Hi everybody, welcome back to my Fleatale finds. So I'm here with my friend Heidi and we're back with more trays of jewelry that I purchased from a collector who's been collecting for a long time. Now most of these pieces have already been sold to another collector, but before I send them out I just wanted to share them and share a little bit about them with you. So in this tray you're going to find Victorian, Czechoslovakian, amber, Victorian, crystal, and other things. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with this pin. This is Victorian, late Victorian era. It looks like it's gold filled, and there's a nice etching that's in here. These look like, along with everything else in this tray, these look like citrine stones, just like in my ring. So this is sterling and a nice faceted big chunk of citrine. Okay, then next we have this other Victorian era, late Victorian. So these are both sash pins, and they both have sort of that lighter, darker citrine stone in them. And again, these were worn on sashes on women's of the period, their shoulders, and something they may wear around their waist. Here are two wonderful examples. And then here is another example. And this, again, now this stone is glass, crystal, and faceted nicely, wonderful detail in the pin. Just if you can focus in on all of this embellishment that's going on around on the frame, just spectacular. Then, in keeping with the citrine yellow tones, this would be maybe from the, I would say probably the late 40s, early 50s, and this would have just sparkled incredibly when worn around the neck. It's a necklace, and the stones are set in, bezel set, just a very sparkly piece. Then here is some crystal. Again, you just don't see this quality today.
Faceted.
Thank you. There's Heidi. And here is another necklace. This is sort of more 1920s to me, and this would be again sort of like a sautoir where they would knot the bottom and then wear it with their flapper dresses. And some of these you'll find are made not only in Austrian crystal but in rock crystal as well, and to know for sure they have to be tested.
And that one is particularly nice because it's knotted. Each one of those is knotted in between. So that was a lot of work that went into stringing that.
I know. I mean, I couldn't even imagine something like this done today. It would be, the cost would be prohibitive. There's my ring. I'm going to put it down. Then here's something newer. It's still vintage, but it has the citrine stones in it, and it's a little drop necklace.
It's briolets.
That's what they're called, briolets.
Yeah, citrine briolets.
Very nice. Why are they called briolets?
That's just the cut. Yeah, it's kind of a rough cut.
Very nice. And it looks like it's set with in a gold-filled setting. Then here is a pin from the 1940s. So as I had mentioned before, and again, here is sort of that deep, lovely, rich, maple syrupy citrine stone. And it's done in sterling. Again, in the 40s, they did not have the metal to work with because it was all being used for the war effort. But they did have sterling silver. And so you'll find a lot of pins from that era in sterling. And then here is a necklace, and this is, you would say Czech on this one?
Most likely, yeah.
And this is called Valhall glass. And just look at how this is all done. I mean, and how it reflects the light and, you know, just catches the light and just complements a woman's outfit. And this is the back of it, and it's just done completely and lovely. And then here is a pin from the probably late 40s, early 50s. And again, for that glamour, I mean, you just don't really see that glamour necessarily in the jewelry today. Not that it's not that the jewelry today is not nice, but there's just something about the jewelry of this particular era. Yes.
And that one doesn't have a signature on it. I looked, but oh wait, or actually maybe it does. Oh yes, it does. I'm sorry, Weiss. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was going to say it looks designer made. I'm confusing it with another one, but it's so well made that it doesn't surprise me that there's a designer name on it.
And you may know of Weiss from one of my other videos. They made an unbelievable quality jewelry of the period, and this is just a perfect example of their jewelry. And then here is a piece of, so this is like a Deco etched, pressed or etched, would you say pressed glass?
Pressed glass, yeah.
Pressed glass pendant on an amber, a graduated bead necklace, and worn by itself or with others. It's fantastic. Then here are a pair of sparkly Austrian crystal earrings. They were very popular in their time. Again, just brought so much light to a woman's face, and just a gentle, elegant sparkle. And these are clip.
And you see a lot of those with the cascading glass beads, but I haven't seen many with the rhinestones up at the top, like very Miriam Haskell looking.
Right. That's actually a really good point. You're right.
And they're not signed Haskell, but they certainly could be, just based on the workmanship.
Yes, the workmanship, the quality, the luminosity, the just incredible sparkle of them. And here is another Czech piece, again keeping in the syrupy, delicious faceted glass and filigree, and just wonderful work on this piece. And then there is this necklace, which, what time period would you say this is from?
30s, maybe?
1930s.
Also
Again,
Czech.
And
that's really beautiful. Each triangle, cut triangular stone is prong set. Just a really pretty, well-made necklace.
Thank you. And then we have, and then these are roses that, again, the same sort of color tray. This one is carved amber, and these two are Bakelite, and they were very popular at the times that they were made, and popular today because of the artistry that's in them and the history of them and the workmanship. They almost look real to me anyway. And then there is, let's see, and then there are these earrings. These are from the 20s. They're very delicate and just so of that time period from the 20s. Again, the sort of flapper era. And one would wear it with the long sautoir chain. And then there are these earrings back here, just colorful, and these are more contemporary and sort of have like a Moroccan Bedouin sort of look to them, but colorful and appealing looking. And then finally there is this incredible piece of jewelry of the period from the 1920s, I would say 1930s. And again, the design goes through to the end, and it has that same wonderful, appealing color. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at this tray with Heidi and myself, and we look forward to seeing you back with our next group of jewelry. Bye.